From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Hey there guys, Irrelevance here. We're playing Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. That is Reckoning, not Re-Reckoning. This is the original game, not the remaster. I think it still holds up pretty good, and it runs pretty good too. So, I have skipped the character customization and the tutorial because we're already like 6 minutes into the video. There is no reason to have to go through all of that. It's long. The whole introduction section is pretty damn long. Now, for story context, the only thing that you really need to know is that we died, and a gnome used Frankenstein magic to bring us back, and we got better, and we're no longer dead. And just after we woke up, the base, or the laboratory, got attacked by the Tuatha Deon, who are the main villain. They were introduced in the cutscene in the beginning. Now, let's see. So, what's interesting with these, when it comes to character customization, you don't choose a class. So at the moment, we are fateless. This is your destiny. It impacts how your character develops and plays. You can change your current destiny on the Destinies page of the pause menu, which is over here, Destinies. Now, you start out as a fateless one because you have literally been torn from fate. Because we died, right? Our fate ended, but we've come back to life. And now we need to figure out what's going to happen next. So you don't choose if you want to be a warrior or a rogue or whatever, not yet at least. Taking weapons will determine how you fight. You can use any weapons with any class. It's all very mix and match and customizable. We will come back and loot some more over here. This is a game that I am very familiar with. Well, I say very. I've played it a couple times when I was younger. It's been a long time since I last played it, though.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
Hugh sent me to find you. That was the gnome.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
What makes you think
The
that?
cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Can you give me some help?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Okay, well, that's okay. I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
The Tuatha Deum.
Justling for the harvest.
Okay, we're not doing a lot of damage. Perform special attacks and defeat enemies to gather threads of fate. So that's right. Magic is definitely doing a lot more damage than my dagger.
Well fought.
When your fate meter is full, the fate symbol will pulse. You can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Reckoning mode greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or you fate shift an enemy. Hold X to harness the power of fate and enter reckoning mode.
For the mountain god!
Reckoning mode activated! As you defeat enemies in reckoning mode, their fates will begin to unravel. Yes. So you want to kill everyone as quickly as possible, and then move near an unraveling enemy, press E to perform a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. And this is it. You gotta mash the button. There we go.
Well fought. What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
Fuck, I don't know.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
I mean, I've already died once, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Is this why you
That
sent
would be
me?
my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Alright, well, show me my fate.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much...
You can't see my fate?
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just... missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
So this is literally one of the few games that justifies why you are able to choose your own class. Not because you were born that way, but because you died, and after death, you have become fateless. And because you are fateless, you can make your own decisions. You can change things, and you can change the fate of others because you are outside, you exist outside of fate. So now we have our mage, rogue, and warrior class. However, you will notice, so might, finesse, and sorcery, those are the 3 ones, but you'll also notice finesse/sorcery, might/sorcery, might/finesse, and might/finesse/sorcery. And what it is you can mix and match. So you could combine a rogue and a wizard, and you would become a warlock, spellcloak, and then a shadowcaster. You get elemental damage, you do all sorts of, so poison damage will be your extras, and things like that. You can blink around, so instead of dodging, like a dodge roll, you do like a little teleport, and you use that with poison effects and everything. You could do might and sorcery and become a champion from a battle mage. You can do a jack of all trades build if you want, a universalist. Lets you do a little bit of everything. So you can freely mix and match as you like, which is really cool. We're going to start with the wizard on tier 1. Confirm that. What does this mean?
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Alright, fair enough. Goodbye.
What could this all mean?
I'm not going to go through any of the in fact, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so what we really want... Oh wait, I've got some pre-order stuff, that's right. I was going to say, what I really want is to get a staff. Well, just ahead, I think if you buy the game, you get all of this kind of stuff. So my game is on Steam.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
So those are collectibles. They are all around the map. Should be somewhere. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, they're all over the place. And they tell different stories about Fae. So we had the Tuatha Deon are winter Fae. And here we have the Summer Fae.
Everyone just stand back.
This
The
is
warden
one of
can't
the Summer
work
Fae
when you're crowding
who's
so
writhing in
close.
pain.
Go back
What
to
happened
your
here, my
business.
good sir?
Go on.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Also, I don't know if you remember from the intro, but the war between the humans, well, the sort of regular people, like we're elves, but we're not Fae. The war between us and the Winter Fae, the Tuatha Deon, has been going on for 10 years, and we're losing because the Tuatha keep coming back. And it's what these Fae, they don't exist within like the normal bounds. So they just, when they die, they come back. That's where we come in. Because we are fateless, we can change fate, which means that we can kill the Tuatha Deon and they stay dead. That is an important thing. Now, that's not a spoiler, but if you're smart, you can work this out right at the beginning, because the game actually gives you all of that information to figure that out, which I think is really cool. So what happened
It
here?
appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
I would like to help.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
What is she doing in the background? Like, is she crazy? Is she just... Okay, anyway, alright.
Bye now.
Okay, so...
You picked the wrong village, friend.
There should be a treasure chest here somewhere. There it is. That has a whole bunch of, like, DLC pre-order. I don't even know what this is all from. But I think you get it if you just have the game. So, we're gonna put on... Oh, there it is. Valley hand wraps, valley shoes. Are there no valley legs? Oh, I see, the robes. Okay, gotcha. Valley robe. And then... oh, we should have a shield, that's right. Go with the tower. So you can, that's how you block attacks. I just roll out of the way. Primary, I would like to use the flame. And as a secondary weapon, I'm going to take chakrams. Hell yeah. Alright. So get a little bit... It's a bit ridiculous that you can just get kitted out like this at the beginning. Because this is like a decent stuff, to be perfectly honest. But if you want to replay the game, it's nice to be able to start with some decent gear. So a staff does like this, which does a lot of damage, and the chakrams do this. Also, you can kill chickens and the gods don't attack you. So that's pretty neat. Oh, you can go on a killing spree, by the way. If there's a... Okay, that's a quick save. If you
Mitharu have mercy.
Press H, you can enter aggressive mode, and you can just murder everyone. So it's basically like Fable in that sense. And remember that we are the faithless one, which means
You there! Halt!
resistance.
Going to make trouble. Die, villain!
You can literally think of it in a similar way as Morrowind, where you can kill people that are important, and it will just ruin the game. But you can do it if you want to. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? But yeah, you saw the chakrams. I love these guys. They're really cool, and I think there's a... If you hold down the attack button, was there a like a heavy one? No. Okay. Alright, well, there's another quest over here. Oh, is it up there?
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge.
Yeah, okay.
She
Whatever you say.
loves.
What do you
Mitharu
need,
does
buddy?
not dwell.
Welcome to
Dunwell.
St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
You need aid?
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Okay, I will help.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
I mean, I'm not trying to join
Bless
a
you,
religion.
child.
I'm just looking for quests. Calm down. Okay, well, let's get to actually doing something. get. Okay. Meet Arden is over there. Wait, she's supposed to be on a hill overlooking the village. Is this not the village? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh no, Aerie the Fae. That's who we need to talk to. Who's Arden? I'm already so confused. Locate Brother Egan. Oh, Arden is the that's the main quest. Gotcha. Well, let's do Brother Egan to the northeast. Should be able to get some combat going. Oh, actually, we need to level up. That's what we need to do. So yes, as you can see, we've got Alchemy, Blacksmithing, Detect Hidden, Dispelling, Lockpicking, Mercantile, Persuasion, Sagecraft, and Stealth. Detect Hidden enables you to find hidden treasures. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I feel like that, Lockpicking, Dispelling, and Persuasion, I think are the best. Here we go. All right, so you do have these, and this is where you can mix and match as you like. Put a point of Staff Mastery, get that Stormbolt up as well. Oh, here we go. Oh. See, I thought as much. So now I have a charge mode. So you gotta unlock it first. And does she also have a charge? Yeah. You just hold down left click. Sweet. Ooh, is this a brownie? Boggart, damn it. Oh, that was quick. Apparently he resisted that attack. I don't know about you guys, but it didn't look like he resisted jack shit to me. Oh, I didn't even see him. So, fun fact, magic in this game is very powerful. The staves, very powerful. Anything magic related is just very powerful. Magic spells, very powerful. Going like pure mage, I think it's one of, if not the easiest builds. I'm going the wrong way. How seamlessly you can switch between these things. I love it. It's actually like it's a really nice sort of hack and slash game in that sense. Where you can just freely mix and match between things, and it's just, oh man. There's some more boggarts. Hi.
Yes?
Are you Brother
Yes?
Egan?
What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fey folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious.
I think someone's gone crazy.
Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fey friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
Well, you'll die without me.
Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
See you later.
How do we make that quest our main quest? I mean, our, this one. There we go. Select the quest as our currently active one, that's what I mean. He's fast. Look at that. How's that, huh? We're doing an escort. There's a brownie. See? I'm not crazy. I remember things. Look at that damage difference. Now, yeah, I know these are woodland creatures. They take more damage from fire. But look at this guy. I'm doing an escort, and he's running as fast as I am. When I sprint, he sprints. Yeah, it's just telling me about the map. There are modern games that don't do it as well as this. Like, come on, man. This is good. Look at us go. Look at us. Look at that. Like, come on. That's insane. For a game that came out
If
around
we're
the
going to
time of
press on,
Oblivion.
then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell.
Okay.
Goodbye now.
I'm not going to go into any of the like dialogue and stuff because obviously I want to leave something for you all to explore and discover. Again, highly recommend playing this. You don't need to buy the Reckoning edition. The base game is perfectly fine and cheaper. Well, actually, now I think about it, I'm not sure that you can still get it on Steam. You might only be able to buy the Reckoning edition. If you can get the original, though, the base game, I think it's definitely worth. You don't have to go out of your way to get the ocean. Oh. Forgot about these traps.
Getting close.
We are getting close, you're right. Is it this pile of treasure here? Oh my god! Oh, we can go into fate mode. Aman's Key, Autumn. Interesting. Yeah, the staff does
close.
way more damage than the chakrams do, but the chakrams are just so fun. Look at how quickly we're getting through this dungeon, man. What other game from like this era do you know that has people actually move when you want them to move? Oh my lord. Okay, well. We did the thing. Oh, it's a Selkie Veil. That's funny. I actually just watched the movie Song of the Sea. It's like an Irish cartoon. And the main sort of story revolves around Selkie. Wow, it's just some trash loot. I still can't get over how this guy just sprints when you sprint. I actually forgot about that completely. And you don't do like most of the time you don't do like a loop around back to the entrance like in Skyrim. You just have these little sections here that you couldn't go up. That's how you pop down. Oh, what the hell's happening here? Red Legion Bandit, hello. Excuse me. Fucking love this game, man. Come on, that's so cool. It's just like, look, it's basic. It doesn't look super great, but it's smooth. The combat's fun and fluid. It just fucking works. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
Yeah, you're not a fae. You're like me. I'm a Dockelfarn, I think?
Obviously. Anyone who has ever glimpsed a fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
Yeah, I think it's time for someone to fucking die. Do I even want to bother? They're just gonna run away. I don't want to kill them.
Poor choice. Besides, Egan was just an instrument, a tool, as I'm sure you discovered. He can be disposed of, and so can you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about
You
that.
outsmarted us once, stranger, but don't expect it to happen again. My brother and I didn't get to where we are today by being fools.
Okay.
Let's hope...
Damn it.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Goreheart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell... Come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many. Bye then.
It's not a very hard game. Although if you like build your character very badly, you can struggle in the later game. Because the enemies do take a bit of damage to kill sometimes, like they can be a bit spongy. But that's why it's so important to actually look at the different vulnerabilities. So they'll be vulnerable to like fire or whatever. So, you know, if it's a wood creature, use fire, it'll do extra damage, that kind of thing. Let's go lockpick. And let's pop one there. Ooh, we've got some more magic. Sphere of Protective... Ooh, that blocks damage. That's always nice. Unlock countless arcane secrets, you're able to power your abilities with far less mana. That's also nice. Let's do that. And I guess let's do that. I think we can do... No, we need 11 points in sorcery to get our first level of something. So what we have now is this, which lets us put on a shield, and you can see my mana in the top left there. A little section of it is grayed out. But this shield is permanent, and it'll just limit the amount of mana that I have. So you can imagine once you get to like max level and you've got end level gear, you can have something like this on permanently and still cast like massive amounts of damage.
Are you content to live among the lives of the mission? They look down their eyes at you. They
Must we return to the mission? Although all of those things are quite frightening.
You're going
Perhaps
home.
it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected, and I haven't eaten in days.
Okay.
See you later.
Are we waiting for him to come walking over? Is that what's happening? I see, I see.
Good day. Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure.
Sure, to be sure. Okay. I am not going to do her quest because I think I remember it. She wants stuff from them. I feel like let's not beat around the bush here. Damn, we could have actually done that one while we were around the back here. Okay, let's quickly go do that. But yeah, it's honestly, I still think this looks really good. It's got like a cartoonish style to it, but it's a style. It's like it's a choice. It's an art direction that they've chosen, and I think it's maybe not timeless, but like it holds up. It's not going for some weird sort of realism, and like you compared this to Oblivion, I think this looks better. It does look more cartoonish. Oblivion looks a lot more realistic. But I think that this holds up better than Oblivion does. Oh, here's another one of these things.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Okay, I don't remember that one. So, Aerie, how
May
do I
your
heal
hollow
the Fae?
gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie.
So this
Your
is one of the
face
summer
is new
fae.
to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
Actually, I want to know if I can help that fae.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Okay, where can I find a potion?
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
Okay, fair enough.
Farewell.
Is there a fast travel in this game? I don't think so. The map's not like massive either, although it is pretty chunky. Like this, there's a whole. All of this is map. Once you get there, with different areas, of course. There's a desert area. There's this area. There's like a spider swamp infested area. There's a. I can't even think. Well, there's like a winter area, obviously, which is the final area of the game. These enemies are suddenly popping up from. Let's take a little bit more kill. Why are you running? Why are you running? I know I can hold down X to do extra damage, but it doesn't seem necessary right now. Pick the lock, let's go. Come on. Oh. Hey, look at that. Again, just completely worthless stuff. Shrines confer a temporary bonus, but what is the bonus? Thanks for that game. That really helps. Alright. Ooh, a hard lock. Oops. Oh yeah, that was incredibly hard. Look at that. What? So okay, so I've just noticed from the loot that I picked up from a hard chest, it's like Skyrim and Oblivion, as in you pick up trash. Even if it's like a hard locked chest, it's just trash. My magical shield, by the way, it's reducing the amount of damage that I take. It's not like completely getting rid of it, but obviously you can strengthen it, and then you can get to a point where you basically don't take any damage, but you have enough mana to just keep doing like massive spells. Like I said, mages do pretty good. They do pretty good for themselves. Okay, so let's go to the apothecary. That's the Gorhart Inn. I'm assuming it's going to be here, this yellow marker. Alchemy.
Beware.
Hello, do you have a potion I could buy?
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
Okay, I don't care. I need a healing
I'm
potion.
sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry.
Are you... okay, can I buy one? I guess not. Oh wait, can we sell... okay, that's kind of stupid. So those items that I picked up, you can sell the ones you're not using. I don't know how I feel about that. And like they're worth like 500 something. Like that's okay. Well, I'm just, you know, don't worry about it. Let's just fucking rake in the dough real quick. Wow, that is that is very broken. Okay, let's get the greater healing potion.
Please come back.
Is that enough, I wonder? Building bridges. Speak to her. No, I want to... Yeah, I've got the... Okay. So that is exactly what I needed. I needed a greater healing... Did he... Oh, he brought her inside. Hello? Is that what's happened?
What is it?
Aha. I have a greater healing potion.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough.
How do you know?
Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
Okay, well, I will go to the House of Ballads.
You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can.
So,
farewell.
I think this is probably my favorite part of the game, which is so those
Don't let your guard down.
Those stones that have like audio logs basically. The most of them are ballads or parts of ballads. So you can collect different sections of a ballad and you can collect a full ballad basically. And they are ballads of like great achievements by the Summer Fae of the House of Ballads, which is like Rivendell, basically. Oh God, come on. Shit. I want to get to the House of Ballads. Let's go. Come on, buggers. It wants me to use the Reckoning mode on like 2 dudes. I'm not going to do that.
In the country of Niralim's embrace, the summer manifests as an immortal fae. You know her, him, it, as the resplendent warrior or the ardent conqueror. You mortals named him king. In the youth of your people's memory, you bore this distinction. He is your legend of might and eminence. Come, listen to a tale of death and home. The God Storm, the Withering War.
Yeah, so that's one of the sort of parts of a ballad. So you can get, there's probably like 2 or 3 other parts somewhere around the place. You can find those and then you'll get a full little story, basically. How far is that? It's not too far. I'm just going to ignore these quests because I kind of want to finish, but I want to finish at the House of Ballads so that you can see what I mean. It's a really cool place as well. Yeah, here it is. I suppose it's closer to like Lothlorien, not really Rivendell, but conceptually it's the same thing. Man, this game is it's pretty, even though it's cartoonish. It's really pretty. Also, your health does not auto-regen, so you gotta use potions.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
Okay. House of Ballads. Check it out. It's like every early 2000s elves. God, I love it. Hey, how's it going?
Proceed no farther, mortal. You're not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odaroth altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you're trying to kill us. I do not understand it. However, your honesty is appreciated. Tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it. I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation.
Okay.
I will be here.
So, this is the thing. So Sir Sagrel is one of
Mortals do not
one of
belong
the
in a house of
characters who has a
ballads.
ballad, and the current Sir Sagrel is dead. And because of that, rather than having him resurrect, because he story stuff I'm not going to get into, but basically they are having a contest to replace him. And this is where we come in, and we are going to join the contest and possibly become Sir Sagrel ourselves. He was a clever rogue. It was my favorite of all the lore stones. Literally, Sir Sagrel was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the tale of he who we hold dear, or something like that.
Listen,
anyway.
all of you.
I'm going to end
As
it
you
there
have clearly
because this is
heard,
going
a
to
rare
take on
vacancy
far too
has
long already.
occurred in the House
Anyway,
of
I will
Ballads.
see you all in the next
There
one.
has been an
Bye-bye.
event